In every single Bitcoin bull market, the bull flag pattern was the beginning of the major rally higher. And right now, that is exactly what is playing out on the market. So on today's update video, I'm gonna be doing a deep dive about what currently is exactly playing out on the imminent short term on Bitcoin, the most important charts and patterns that are telling us something about what is happening next, the spot Bitcoin ETF, and many more important charts that are telling us something about what Bitcoin is about to be doing next year. So yes, I will be discussing the most important charts. So don't forget to once again slap off that like button back above 1,000 likes. Will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, if we're looking at Bitcoin, we have indeed seen the breakout of this slight little downward sloping trend line we have been creating right here. And ever since this trend line got broken, Bitcoin actually started to see another spike towards the upside. And yes, this also clearly currently means that we have been breaking above the major downtrend right here. And now this downtrend is actually starting to be looking like an uptrend again here. Only on the bigger perspective, we're still seeing that we're creating lower highs on the top side, of course. And with Bitcoin coming down right now ever so slightly, we're actually looking to right now come back towards this previous range high, which previously clearly flipped into support right here, then right here flipped into resistance, and now once again is flipping into major support for Bitcoin. So honestly, I think Bitcoin isn't looking all too bad here. We were consolidating downwards right here, having struggles of breaking above this level, and now since we broke above this level, we can flip this level into support and most likely see a new bounce back towards the upside. So on the imminent short term, Bitcoin is looking actually quite strong here. You can see it also right here on the bigger perspective. Major resistance right here, now flipped into support. And yes, if we're just zooming out here, we're ultimately still trading in a major uptrend where Bitcoin has already been trading in, to be exact, for already over 80 days right now here. So yeah, Bitcoin has been trading in a very bullish trend here for 80 days already. And yesterday as well, BlackRock bought more than $160 million worth of Bitcoin. And yes, in general, the spot Bitcoin ETF saw once again more than $180 million worth of inflows. And actually, what is a very interesting fact is that last week BlackRock bought more than $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and already this week they're on track to do the same, since they already have been buying more than $800 million worth of Bitcoin. And if they buy only $200 million worth of Bitcoin today, they've bought more than $2 billion in just a matter of 2 weeks here, which is quite insane. And then of course I want to be discussing the bull flag pattern on Bitcoin, since yes, we've been trading against this major downtrend, now officially broke above it and actually flipped this level into support. And why this is such a big thing here is because historically the Bitcoin bull flag pattern has always signaled the beginning of the bull market. I mean, you can see it happened in 2016, it happened in 2020, and it happened right here in 2024. And right now it is about to be happening once again here in 2024. And honestly, with the charts looking so similar towards the previous bull market starts, I think it's more than likely to be expecting we're going to get another major breakout from off this bull flag pattern. I mean, I've been discussing it for such a long time here. This has been also one of the largest consolidation phases on Bitcoin. I mean, if you're looking at this chart right now, you can see that Bitcoin consolidated sideways for over 230 days right now here. And you had this as well in 2020, 2016, and you can see in 2020 as well, the moment we actually broke out, we saw a retest of the level before, and then we went exponential. And that is exactly what we're seeing right now as well. We're breaking outside of the pattern, now retesting it as support, actually flipping it into support right now here. Yeah, after that is where the major bounce really tends to be happening for Bitcoin. I mean, you can see it also on these charts. You could even approach it on a monthly perspective, and on the monthly time frame, I think Bitcoin is looking even more bullish, because honestly, if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, you're seeing this chart, there's just no reason why you could be bearish on Bitcoin right now, because the monthly time frame is just looking so bullish. I mean, we're also starting to see the bull flag pattern getting created, which is about to be breaking out right now here. But in general, we're trading above previous range highs, and also we're just consolidating after a major rally higher, and this consolidation phase is happening after a major rally, and it is still holding the previous range high in the market. And that is ultimately going to be the reason why Bitcoin is going to be crushing so much higher. So Bitcoin is looking very bullish on the larger time frames. So on the immediate short term, we can also see that we're currently trading in an upward sloping trend here, which is quite bullish. And yes, if you're looking at some other trend lines, we can see we broke the major downtrend right here. We broke the major downtrend on the daily time frame, which was 217 days, which was a downtrend that provided resistance for over 217 days here. So this was a major downtrend. We got rejected for a very long period in the market, and now finally we broke above it, and we're actually just struggling exactly around that level, right? So we broke above it, flipped the downward sloping resistance line, which previously right always got us rejected, now finally into support, and this is where the next bounce is really going to be happening for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looking very great in my opinion, and also right now you can see that on the weekly time frame we're crossing bullish on the MACD, which is ultimately the signal for us that something bigger is about to be happening. And yes, I do know, and probably you guys do know as well, we're literally at the beginning stage of the Bitcoin bull market. All the data points towards that. And yes, we're just probably like 200 or 300 days out before the top is going to get found here. But before that, we're just going to see a major rally higher. I mean, right now as well, we're just only a few days out before the US election is going to be hitting, because in exactly 10 days from now on, we're going to have the US election. And whenever this is going to be happening, of course, we're going to be seeing major volatility on Bitcoin, because Trump is a pro-crypto president. And if he's going to get elected, it's going to be doing something great for Bitcoin. But anyways, despite being Trump being pro-crypto right now here, in all the previous election years, we have always seen that after the US election is where really Bitcoin goes the most exponential. So I'm very excited about this fact. And of course, this is a fact that you just cannot ignore. This is data you cannot ignore right now here. And now we're just only a few days out here before this is going to be happening. So honestly, we're really ready for the next major Bitcoin bull market. I mean, we're looking at all these charts and can clearly see right now here that Bitcoin is really on track to be having a major rally higher. I mean, you can see the breakout on the S&P 500 is very comparable to Bitcoin right now. You can compare Bitcoin towards the gold price action, and we do know what happened with gold. It would absolutely skyrocketed. And yes, here on the bigger perspective, you can just see that we're in the midst of a major consolidation phase before the big bull market is going to be hitting. And you can see also in the meantime, while you are maybe panicking a little bit here, Bitcoin whales are buying at a pace never seen before. They are buying so much in this massive consolidation phase, which is also getting myself very excited. So more and more Bitcoin whales are currently buying Bitcoin. And guys, if you want to be benefiting from that next major rally higher, don't forget to sign up an account to Blofin, where you can trade Bitcoin and other altcoins without using any KYC. So you can take big trades without anyone knowing it. So if you're interested in that, check it out in the link description of today's video, because if you do sign up an account using that link below, you can get a deposit bonus worth up to $10,000. But also you can sign up an account to Bybit, where you do need to complete KYC. And if you do so using the link below, guys, you will be able to claim a free $500 airdrop position. So if you're interested in any of these exchanges, check it out in the link description of today's video. Further on, we can currently see that Bitcoin still is majorly consolidating. I mean, that's still what we're looking at in the bigger things of it all, because whenever the breakout is going to be happening, guys, we're going to be seeing something like this, like we saw over here, like that previous bull market, like this price action. I mean, and that is what we're not seeing currently. We're still seeing major consolidation in this consolidation phase. We're creating a big cup and handle pattern. And just like I showed you a moment ago, the last time I saw a pattern create such a big cup and handle was on gold, which was also a multi-year consolidation phase. And that breakout, guys, the wait was definitely worth it, because the breakout, gold almost went 2x afterwards. So it's insane, to be very honest. Bitcoin also consolidated in this pattern right now for about 1,300 days here. That's insane. It's about 3 years. So please do not fade this exact pattern right here. You're probably going to be really regretting if you're going to be doing so. So yeah, just like I said earlier, the monthly time frame is looking very good. And of course, the US elections is about to be happening. So guys, this is it for me with today's update video. Honestly, the bull market has never been so close here. With the US elections also being only 10 days out, I think we're going to be having something big anytime soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.